Hi guys, we're in Bali.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
Yeah.
Chrysler's still in business?
Yes.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, we're on holidays. Christmas holidays.
Christmas holidays.
Yes.
Yes. So we had a tradition that we'd go to a really nice hotel with my wife and your partner and go find a really nice meal. But this year we decided to do different.
We decided to go to Bali for
found
5 days.
found a hotel in a different country.
And
I haven't taken a photo. I have on the phone,
yes.
but I haven't touched my camera once.
I know, it's unlike you.
I know.
Do you feel
Well,
okay?
Well, I didn't know if I wanted to shoot my wife.
Why? No, you always tell people.
You know the backstory of that.
Yeah, but no, that's also something that you tell people is that it's hard to photograph.
Your partner. Yeah, it's like, it's like trying to teach your partner how to drive a car.
Yeah.
So trying to take a photo and you go, oh, just make it prettier. I am fucking doing pretty. I remember, there's another photographer I know. He contacted me and he said, I'm having hell. I can't find models at the moment, so I'm trying to use my wife and we just end up bluing.
Bluing means fighting.
Oh, fightings. Them's fighting's words.
Not everyone speaks Australian slang. But yeah, so we might do a shoot tonight.
You might do a shoot tonight?
See how we feel. It's been
tonight
nice.
You want to do the water one?
Maybe. I'll see how I feel after dinner.
After dinner.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been a nice, relaxing few days. Lots of bevies and been having fun.
Having fun.
To Finn's Beach Club. That was lots of fun. Your wife did a cooking class. And I booked for us to go to this really nice place here. And it's awesome to watch the sunset. And I booked it for yesterday because I didn't know what the weather was doing and it was a really overcast day, so I didn't get my sunset. So that sucks. But it's really sunny today, so I'll probably get a sunset tonight. There's a place up there I saw that looks kind of cool to watch the sunset.
Yeah, the very top one.
Yeah.
I think you have to pay for that.
Oh.
They've got a thing across the...
Oh.
But yes.
Oh well, I don't mind just sitting anyway, just enjoying my sunset.
Enjoying
my
the
drink is
sunset.
here.
Hello. Bec's drink's coming.
Thank
so
you very
I need
much.
to sign for it. Thank you.
Yum. Very
You
yum.
keep talking. It's very boring for everybody.
Sorry, I was just
She
marveling.
was too busy sucking down her pina colada.
It's really tasty. I've been drinking quite a few pina coladas. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I've been enjoying the pina coladas. They're good. They're tropical.
They're tropical.
It's fitting.
And it has alcohol in it.
Yeah. It's the main thing. Everyone's going to freak out that I do have wine here though, so don't worry, don't stress,
Yeah,
guys.
she has one. I have my iced tea, so...
I haven't completely lost the plot.
So,
So?
your question without notice.
Yeah.
You haven't thought of one, have you? No.
I can come up with one.
No, it's all right. I'm stirring you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just having funs.
Oh.
And so I know
Having
you're getting
funs.
right into your coladas.
I'm just enjoying. I'm just happy to be here.
You're going to expect this at the studio now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're going to say we need to put a barman on.
No, I'm not. That's different.
That's
You're not on
different.
holidays there. I'm working. Just drink wine.
Drink wine.
So,
So,
what?
what?
What are you doing for Christmas?
What am I doing for Christmas?
Yeah.
We're doing seafood this year. We do seafood most years, but we're doing seafood. So I'll go to the market, get some fresh seafood. And I'll just do a mixture of cold, and I get out my little Japanese grill. I can't remember what the proper name for it.
Yakitori?
Yakitori grill. And yeah, I'll do the prawns and some fish on that, as well as have them raw and alive.
Oh, you're gonna do those prawns that you did last year.
With the mayonnaise, and you put the spice over top and you flame throw them with a torch.
They were tasty.
So nice. In fact, you haven't got anything to write anything down on.
I got my phone.
I was going to say that I can put a link down to the YouTube and you'll see what this is, because it's really simple to do and it is so yummy. So it's basically just You can nearly even cook the prawn on a frying pan or something if you didn't have a yakitori grill.
I think you did it on just a stovetop when you made it for me.
When I made it for you, yeah.
That day you made me a nice 4-course lunch.
A 4-course lunch.
You should do that a lot more often.
Oh, yes.
But
yeah, it's basically you just cook it, and I can't remember if there was anything you basted it with beforehand. I don't think there was.
Doesn't it put mayo on it?
No, but that's once you've just about finished cooking it, you put mayo, Kewpie mayo, and then you sprinkle. I can't remember what that spice is.
I don't even know.
Don't you use it in your spicy margaritas?
That's tahine, and no, that's a different one to this. When you're using like some Japanese one?
It's a Japanese one.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in our description about the spice, but you just sprinkle that over like pepper, and once you're happy the prawn's been cooked, you just get one of those little handheld little blowtorches things, and you just sear it, and the little things you sprinkle will start like popping, and it just adds such a nice flavour. Yeah.
Delicious.
So that's what we're eating.
That's what you're doing
for Christmas.
What's Santa bringing you?
A barbecue cover.
Love it.
Oh, barbecue cover. No, yeah, Nikki got me tickets for F1.
Oh yeah.
So F1 in Melbourne.
And Sherry got you a shirt?
No, the barbecue cover was supposed to be one.
But she also got you a shirt
here.
Yeah.
A Hawaiian shirt. I should have worn it today.
You should have. Why did I was expecting
But
you
it's
to
not
wear
a Hawaiian, it's a Bali shirt.
I was expecting you to wear it. It's a surprise to see you wearing.
Yeah, I forgot.
Forgot. This is cutting you off because you're leaning forward, by the way.
Oh, so I've got to go back.
That's all right if you don't mind.
Slouch. I don't mind. So what are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to my mum's for lunch. Then I'm going to my sister and her husband. My niece and nephew will be there. And then I'm going to Jared's parents' place in the evening.
So you're not cooking?
Me?
Yeah.
I never do. I've never cooked a Christmas lunch in my life.
Well, I shouldn't have started cooking because now all I do is cook all Christmas Day. Shree's the chef and she doesn't. She just sits back and eats what I make.
I think Mum's doing a roast beef, a turkey.
A turkey.
Yeah. And we'll do some prawns, of course. It's un-Australian not to.
It's so un-Australian.
And then y'all
But turkeys aren't really Australian.
I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of turkey. I always find it dry.
She's doing it in slow cooker.
Is she?
Yeah. It'd be good. I think Gran normally does it, so that's why Mum's doing it. It's going to be tasty. We were hoping my grandma would come down, but she's just moved house and she's getting settled, so
Settled.
she's going to stay there. But yeah, so that'd be nice. And Santa's not really bringing me anything.
Yes, he is. You're getting your biggest present ever. Isn't the money going towards your Europe holiday?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's your present.
Yeah, no. So me and
A
Jared
bit more
just
spending money for Europe.
Yeah, because me and Jared decided because we're going to go do a holiday in Europe next year. We decided like normally that's where I spend the most money at Christmas is on him, and vice versa. So we just decided that we'll save our money and put it towards our Europe holiday next year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
I still need to do my Christmas shopping when we get home.
I don't have to. I'm going to do one. Everything else is done. But I only have to do. I've only got my son, my daughter, my grandson, and my wife. And I've
Everyone.
already worked out Shree's was easy. Shree doesn't watch our podcast, so I could let it sit now, couldn't I?
Yes.
Well, because she does her breads and everything, she wants a marble bench top. So I'm putting.
Oh, she already knows she's getting that.
How? I never told her.
She told me that's what she told you she wanted.
Yeah, she told me she wanted that.
Oh. Well.
She told me she wants lots of things and she doesn't get them. When we were sitting in our room, for some reason she's on her phone, she goes, "Oh, there's a nice house up in Linda for sale." She said it's got 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 15
Why do you need that much
15
space?
car spots. And she said you could change some of the garage areas for a studio. It was only 3 million.
Oh, only.
And in the next breath, it would be nice to retire. That's who wouldn't have any money. We'd be paying a mortgage. I tried to talk her into moving to Bali for, 4,000 Australian a year. You could have a house.
Yep. Crazy.
She said, no way.
No, she doesn't like the humidity. It's really sweaty.
Really
I like
sweaty.
the heat though, so it doesn't bother me too much. Although the long sleeves was not really a wise idea, but it's all right. surviving.
Yeah, I'd have to have a studio that had really good air conditioning because I don't think I could cope. But no, I think it was nice for the 3 seconds I thought about it.
Yeah, when I told you how the cost of living
Yeah, I
here,
know.
you were like, oh my God, absolutely.
Well, that's like, less than, well, it's about what I pay 1 month for my rent from a studio. I have that somewhere for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But
It's pretty nice. Every year.
But I normally sort of segue completely different, so it's not segueing.
No.
I'm going back to Bali since we're in Bali.
Yes.
I really don't like humidity. I don't cope with heat and stickiness very well, but it hasn't bothered me as much. Although I have jumped into our hotel room a fair bit and edited.
Yeah.
So,
And on Friday, when
and the swim-up pool bars, I
Yeah.
never feel hot in the swim-up pool
I was going to say, I
bars.
remember on Friday when we were at Finn's, you were getting a bit hot, and so you just jumped in the pool and then you didn't get out.
Yeah, I was getting very hot there. It
was hot.
It was.
That
But
was
once
really
I got in the
fun.
pool, I spent the rest of the day in the pool, didn't I?
Yes.
Well, there's a bar in the pool.
So
so
you
why
don't
would
need to
you
get
leave?
out. I love the swim-up bars. I might jump in and see how our
I
swim-up
think we
bar's
do.
going here. We should have done the podcast in there, but I don't
No,
think...
they got music playing, so we would have been copyright breached.
Right. Well, hopefully
And
they can't hear that
They
music.
can't. Yeah, but if we talk,
Alright,
if we
we're
don't have
talking.
gaps between our talking, their robots won't be able to know what's on it. But I think most of the stuff they're playing is covers of covers of covers.
I don't know.
So it's someone covered it and someone covered the cover of the cover of the cover. So from to find the original owner of the cover, it's not going to happen. And yeah, disclaimer, sorry about all the noise, but we're just sitting, for anyone who's not on YouTube, we're just sitting out on the grass
At the resort.
edge of the road, and we've got the beach behind us, and there's a bar like in waving distance, so as soon as I finish my iced tea, I can wave and something should come over.
Something should go over. What are you going to get?
What am I going to get?
Oh,
I was just going to get a Kona.
Kona. Do they do Konas here?
Oh, I saw a Kona with somebody, so they've got them in their rooms.
In their house.
Well, we were in this classy, like where we went last night, I'm not going to dish them, because I'm not going to mention their name, but it's like we were up on the 4th or 5th floor,
Yeah.
and you go in, it's just beautifully set up, and you walk right out to the edge, and then there's these seats embedded into water.
Yeah.
So you got to walk out this little path and go sink into your seat. You've got all water around you, and it's just a seamless view to the sunset that didn't happen because Bec picked
did
the
a
wrong
little
night to go there.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be like, oh my God, that kid just went down the slide in a little tube. I want to go down the slide in a tube.
In a tube.
I'm totally so going down the slide today.
I think, would everyone agree, if Bec goes down the slide, I need to video it and then put a link somewhere. As long as you don't do what my wife did. My wife decided to go down the slide, but she went down belly first, or face first. And when she hit the water at the bottom, when she came out, her swimsuit was sitting around her waist. And all the kids were horrified. I've never seen so many kids throw up.
She pulled it up really. So funny.
You've got it on video though. And then you sent it to my kid.
Because you told me to.
And then Nikki and Linda go, Mum, what are you doing? Flashing everywhere.
You told me like send it to the kids, it'll be funny.
Was funny. And then she stacked it in the spa.
Oh, bless her. She's having fun. She's
You
living her
should
best
see the
life.
bruise on her ass. Seriously, it's the biggest bruise I've ever. She stepped into the spa and missed the first step, but her ass found the first step. And then from there, I think she was just like a scrape. And then
what
she
she was
went
saying, she
under and
said.
lost her glasses.
Someone else had to go under and get them for her.
But I saw Bec pissing her lap because the spa's on the other side of the swim-up bar. And I saw Bec piss. I looked out and all I could see was his hands flipping everywhere. I
she
saw
was
this
swimming.
shock horror of these other people who are in the spa wondering if this dugon's got beached or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I
But
thought
I'm
she was
seriously,
swimming.
her entire one cheek is a bruise. It takes up the
Jesus.
entire cheek.
It must be painful.
She says not that sore now. She was really sore the first night, but she said it wasn't that sore.
I surprisingly haven't stacked it.
I'm surprised you haven't stacked it. Every time I see you step, I say step to you.
Touch wood.
Touch wood.
Touch wood. I can't get sunburn either.
Sunburn.
No. haven't got that.
But you're getting on your back, not your legs.
I know. I'm just looking at my legs.
I haven't stacked it. She's got a massive bruise on her leg, which she doesn't know where
I don't know what
that came
happened though, so but I didn't stack it.
You might have because you don't remember it.
I don't
You got
know.
the bruise.
I noticed
I've got a funny feeling you got the bruise on the plane.
Probably.
I think you did it on purpose as a complaint that we got upgraded to business.
It was not business.
In fact, I actually think that premium economy to America was, well, you had bigger TV screens.
Yeah.
And that you could lay 3/4 down, whereas these ones wouldn't.
I didn't try. Oh no, I did try.
Yeah, but they don't lay
No,
much.
the premium economy wasn't 3/4 way down. It wasn't much.
It wasn't much.
Nah.
But I think they felt better.
No, I beg to differ.
I think, just a warning out there, if you're ever on a plane and you're going to put in for an upgrade, make sure the plane doesn't have propellers.
Why?
I think that plane was so old. They hadn't invented business class when they made
It
the
was
plane.
not business. Now Jared thinks that when I talk about business class, he now thinks that doesn't exist and I'm making it up.
Well, it's good for you. You're now in a position where he doesn't think that your so-called working days while you're traveling are like, I would pay to do that days.
Well, we flew business when we went up to Brisbane one time. My domestic business was like what we were on. And then I told him, I was like, nah, international business is where it's at. Like, you have your own little kind of pod area.
Your pod.
And the seats go perfectly flat and you have a nice big screen. You don't have to ask for alcohol, they just come up and top it up for you.
I didn't ask once.
I did push my little
Yeah,
button.
but you're wearing a mask. You alienated them. I didn't have a mask on. They were very comfortable coming up to me. You had a mask on. You alienated them.
Because I didn't pretend I have an exemption.
It worked, didn't it? Yeah, all I did is because you can fly everywhere. So from Australia, you can fly everywhere in the world without a mask except
for
Bali
Indonesia.
or Indonesia.
Yes.
So I just said I forgot to bring my exemption because I've been flying all these other places.
And they were like, okay, no worries.
Okay, no worries.
And the same, Sheree
They
did
didn't
the
even
same.
ask for my complaint. Sheree told me with her asthma.
Which is
so
fair
she
enough.
can't. She literally,
Yeah, she can't.
she has had, even when she goes to the hospital, they give her a special glass mask.
Oh.
So she can't
Oh, the
spit on
face
people.
shield.
The face shield. You know what they put on rabid dogs that spit or something? They put that thing on it.
You pretended.
But yeah, there's one in the back of my car from the last time she had it. I should wear it for a photo shoot.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I know I have anxiety.
So
After
do
a
I.
very short time with the mask on, I start really getting anxious. So, but that's, I think in my previous life, I either died by sticking my head into boiling pot of water. So anything suffocating my face
You don't like
sends
it.
me off.
Yeah, remember that time in London you went
Oh,
to that
went
awesome
to the-
barber shop?
Yeah.
And they put the hot towel on your face. Like, oh
So
my
the
God.
worst thing for me is something completely covering my face and hot. I really freak out. And we're in what's a Turkish barber?
No, it was Jack the Clipper.
Yeah, but they're a Turkish barber.
Oh, right, all right.
Yeah, Turkish. Like if you're ever going to go to a barber, find a really good Turkish barber. Basically, they just completely change your head from the inside out. But they stuck this friggin' boiling hot towel straight over my face, and I'm just started deep breathing. No, don't breathe. It's actually really hot. I really started to freak, and then he came and made a little nose hole, and I could relax a bit.
A nose hole.
And then they stuck fucking wax up there and put sticks up there and then wank. And I was waiting for it to friggin' pull the back of my eyes out my nose. And it didn't hurt. It was sort of like, they did it so quick, it didn't hurt. Is that what waxing's like? They pull it quick, you don't hurt?
Yeah.
Like you don't even feel it, it's just like
I mean,
it's like someone tapped you.
it's pretty, like, it's still kind of uncomfortable. But yeah, it's pretty, if they do it quick, it's all right. Would you say that's the only thing you're scared of, though, is like something on your face?
My phobias, that, and I still, if I can work my way up to a height, I'm fine. Right, but I need to work my way to that height. So
Right.
in the studio, when I first started working in the studio, you know, upstairs at that lip down to the cyclorama.
Oh, yep.
So up there, I literally was painting it squatching down and painting it with my hand over it because I couldn't look over it.
Oh my God.
No, but that was just.
I'm scared of heights, like horribly.
But no, once I
scared
woke
of
up
heights.
to it. So one of my millions of jobs I did in my life, when I was in landscaping, we had to do paving on like the 20th floor or the 30th floor of a building, and it was this little ledge out there. There's no rails, and we just had to wear these harnesses which are on like a safety belt, so if you fall too quick it locks. That meant you actually fell over a bit before it locks. Now you're going to be dangling off the edge.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, well, the first 2 days working up there, I was on hands and knees and even stomach crawling out to put the pavers in there. In the end, I just walked around the edge. You sort of
Get used to it.
you get used to it. But I was watching some idiot, and I think they were on the statue in Brazil, and they crawled to the edge and crawled a bit more. And if they slipped a little bit, they're just going to die.
And there's videos of people that do free running
Oh,
or
you can't do it.
I can't watch it.
Can't do it.
Can't watch it. Parkour.
Yeah, no, really
No.
can't do it. My stomach. Even worse, I saw somebody on a unicycle riding on the edge, and I'm
Sweaty
just
palms.
there and just no anxiety. Goodbye.
No. There's even a subreddit called Sweaty Palms,
Sweaty. Well, yeah.
and it's just those videos.
Yeah, someone put something up somewhere I saw recently, and it just said sweaty palms. And I watched a bit and I said, no, I can't watch this.
Sweaty palms. And I can't do it. So yeah, I'd say my biggest phobia is heights. I hate it.
But
I get
love it.
dizzy.
Once I get past a point, heights don't bother me. So round about a 10th floor of a building, but you get me up to the 50th or 60th floor of a building, I can press myself against the glass and look out and not be scared. But around the 10th, I don't know, there's something, if I can see the detail in the concrete I'm going to hit, I think that freaks me, but if I can't see the detail of what I'm going to hit.
Like when we were Anne's hotel room in New York, when we went there, and I looked out the window, I was getting dizzy looking out that window. I can't, because she was on like the 40th floor, and I was like, nope, I cannot do. What floor were we on in Brisbane where we were shooting? And on the balcony, and if I got too
you wouldn't
close,
go close to it.
I hate it.
In fact, yeah, that wrecked you for about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. I get
We
dizzy.
got some good shots, but we had to sit you a long way away from them.
I'm
You
a
get
little.
dizzy with your great heights, yourself
Well,
walking
I'm
around
tall.
so high.
I'm tall enough as it is. I'm already 5
Would
foot
you ever do a
11 off the ground.
skydive?
Oh, absolutely not. That is like the worst thing in the world for me.
No, see, to me, bungee.
Both
is the
of
worst.
both.
Because bungee is like, you're going to hit the ground, you're going to hit the ground, you're going to hit the ground. Sucked in, you didn't. Whereas with the parachute, it's like, I'm half a minute from hitting the ground, I'm going to pull the chute.
No, I couldn't do it. It's just revolting.
Vomiting.
But, like, the idea of throwing yourself out of a plane, it was like, I couldn't do that.
Well, do I have a helicopter there?
Jared,
Oh, he's chatting up someone.
he's not. He's asking if the seat's free.
No, he's not. He's chatting. He's fully chatting up. We really should get him in shot for a second.
We can. After
Well,
he
then
puts
it'll
his
stop
feet
people
out.
saying that.
Oh, are you two together?
Are you two together?
No, with that great hunk of spunk.
A hunk of spunk. I hope anybody in the UK understands that spunk in Australia means different to what it means in the UK. So, yeah. So anybody in the UK just spat their breakfast out
Oh well.
because you're hunk of spunk. I made this mistake many years ago. I was on a photo shoot and I said to the model, it's not words I would really use, but I sort of said, this was going back like 20 years. And I said, just make it a bit spunkier. And she's gone, what did you say? And then she explained what spunk means.
People that don't know are going to Google it and be like, oh, okay.
Yes. It's not something a photographer should say
No.
for an expression on the face.
No, not a good one. It'll get
You
an
just
expression.
called him spunk. Your hunk of spunk.
Yeah, man.
Is this going back to the firm days?
Oh my god.
This is never going to hashtag.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Choices.
Oh, do we need to change subject?
Maybe, yeah.
Well, what's your subject? What homework have you done on your holidays so you have something to talk about that's interesting? nothing. She got nothing. She has a 0.
I don't know. I found out that there's a really cool big statue somewhere.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
We saw it. It looked like, I don't know, look, to me it looked like an oversized piece of asparagus or something on a hill, because from where we are we see this statue which looks like a 20-story or 40-story building in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look man-made. But then we saw it's one of their gods or devils or...
No, I think it was that. But it's just like a giant statue. It's bigger than the statue of Liberty.
Yeah, bigger than the Statue of Liberty. It's pretty cool.
It's cool. And we saw it in the
We
distance.
should go and see it, but not.
We don't have enough
That's drinking time.
Exit Zachary.
Zachary. So you came here with nothing. Absolute nothing.
No, because you said we'd be able to talk about things. Oh. You reckoned we'd have enough content, so I didn't bother to think about things we needed.
Oh
What's going on?
we got a helicopter. Oh. They're about to bungee jump out of it, I think.
Please.
Well, we could restart this and we could set it up down the beach and do Bec surfing.
No.
Oh, you went in the waters at night.
No.
I could not believe that. So it's night, and she actually, the first night here, went down to the beach. She's walked out in the completely shark-infested water and didn't even worry.
That's not shark infested.
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yeah, the worst sharks in the world.
Like hammerheads?
No, that's just you. You just don't like people with a hammerhead.
They're just really ugly.
They're ugly. Hammerheads don't... I can't remember hearing that someone died of hammerhead.
What are the
Great
nasty?
white bull sharks.
Oh yeah, bull sharks are like really aggressive, aren't they?
Yeah, they swim up our waterways, so you can get bit up in freshwater nearly.
Also, with the phrase shark-infested water, do we say human-infested land?
Yes. It's called New York.
Because like, it's not really...
That's human infested.
It's not really shark-infested if they just live there. Like, that's their home.
No, but there's certain areas... All right, so if everybody walks outside right now and looks up in the air, see how many birds you can see in the air. You won't see... Can you see any? No. Because there's no food up there. There's no... having sex up there. There's no reason for a bird to want to be up there. So in the ocean and waters, it's the same. The fish, the sharks, everything are only going to be where they can either mate or eat. That's all they care about. There's nothing else in life they care about. So where are they going to eat? Where there's food. Right close into the waters. We've got certain beaches which are really bad in Australia because the great whites migrate past those beaches, but they will just drop in for a McDonald's, a quick little cheeseburger, and get their cheeseburger and swing back, but they'll take one bite of it, they're like me, and taste and go, this is just crap, and spit it out. But unfortunately, a cheeseburger just died. Because they don't really actually eat humans, they bite us.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, tuna and lamb. Imagine all your life you've eaten tuna, then you bite something that tastes like lamb.
Yeah, well, lamb's disgusting.
Right, so you'd spit it out. Yeah, well, that's what they do, but too late, you're dead. They've pierced every organ and artery in your body.
That's unfortunate.
So Perth, like down along Margaret River, that coastline is really, really bad for great whites. There's also from roundabout Malakuta, Gabo Islands. Everyone overseas has got there. We have an island in Australia called Gabo, but that island right up through just before you get to Brisbane's really bad. For the great whites will cruise in. They'll come out of the deeper ocean and come in and feed or procreate. What's that word? The nice word for saying sex. Procreate?
Appropriate.
It's not procreate.
Fornicate?
Fornicate? Well, that's why I don't drink water. Fish fornicate in it. So they never ever fornicate in iced tea. So
What about your ice block?
my ice block is made with filtered water. No fornication in it.
Oh my goodness. Well, you could just filter your water.
I do. At home I've got filtered water.
Oh.
That's where you get your water at my house.
Oh.
You know that little thing you put in the fridge? That's all filtered.
Ah.
So you're not eating fish cum anymore, you're drinking water. Oh, sorry, wrong word. You're not drinking spunk anymore.
Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you?
I just realised I never set a timer.
Oh God.
I don't know how long we've been going. Well, the camera will tell us.
Yeah.
So if you want to see a close-up of Bec's face trying to look at the camera, right now, everyone jump over to YouTube, you'll see her
31 minutes.
31 minutes. Oh, we've got ages to talk.
I know. We've done.
I'm finishing the iced tea. How's yours?
Finish my pina colada.
You want another one?
Pina colada, please.
One pina colada
A Corona?
and one Corona.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry if we're really, really pissing you all off now that
sorry.
you're sitting at work.
Such a hard life.
Well, I've worked every day up here.
I have.
You haven't, no, I know.
I proved stuff in their group.
You prove stuff in the group?
Yeah.
There's one thing...
Jared's friend doesn't like it.
Jared's
She's moving away
Jared's
from
found a lovely old lady to sleep next to. But
Oh
I
no,
think-
she's trying to get in the shade.
No, I think Jared farted. She's moving. I really reckon he dropped it.
I thought he said he didn't have sunscreen. Where has he gotten this from?
Oh, you didn't bring it up either, did you?
You didn't, it was yours. Anyway.
Do we call him over? Should we introduce the world of Jared?
Let's for him to sunscreen and then
Or
we
sunscreen. Yeah, because he doesn't want to. He's got a new tattoo and he's really scared that the tattoo's going to get burned.
Oh,
No, he's more scared that the tattooist is going to see that he's in the sun.
like, even I got, because I posted some photos of us on Facebook, and then I got a comment from the tattoo artist, how's that tattoo we're going in the sun? And I was like, oh gosh. I was like, Jared's not in the sun, he's in the shade. It's got sunscreen on it just in case. Jared.
Wouldn't you hate it if people that sold you a car then jumped on and watched you to see, oh, you don't put dogs in a car. What are you doing putting dogs in your car?
I know, I was like, oh my goodness.
Quick change of subject, talking about cars, I saw a really, really cool new BMW. I actually might go back to BMW again.
Oh, well you
They got
still
rid
have
of-
one.
Yeah, but I mean, I've
don't
never
like the bucky
ever
reaper.
owned a car for more than 3 years. It's always been under lease and through the business. I've never ever outright owned the car because it's always been a business expense.
Have I got this
What
on
are
the
you
right?
picking?
I was just checking I have this the right way. Is that going to be windy?
No, there's not much wind.
Okay.
You're pretty good.
Sorry.
I don't think you're going to be windy.
Okay, sorry.
If it is really windy, that's just spec boob wind. It creates its own
wind.
little
wind from
micro atmosphere
through the
around
mountains.
the mountains. Yeah, we should put your boobs into a wind tunnel, and then we could find the right spot to put the mic, so it didn't get wind. They're pretty expensive, wind tunnels. Maybe we just get a hairdryer and see.
No, I hate wind.
I know you hate wind, you hate
Height.
salt water, you
Hate
hate
the cold.
water,
Hate Christmas.
hate Christmas. Oh yeah, we didn't go into that.
I'm not a Christmas person.
This one was supposed to be the Christmas episode, but Beck goes, I hate Christmas. She goes, she's Grinch, but I can't say I'm Grinch because Grinch hates people, not Christmas.
Grinch.
Who?
Grinch.
Who's Grinch?
I'm saying Grinch.
Yeah, Grinch.
That's
Isn't
not a
there an
thing.
N in there?
Yes, but there's not a G at the end. It's a C. It's a Grinch.
Grinch.
Yes.
Oh, it's a different show that I watched. I didn't watch that movie. Hey, stop hanging shit on people with dyslexia, would you? You know how I read.
It's not
You
reading.
see me all day reading.
I
It's like
literally-
someone had a go at me. They thought I was saying piff, not pith.
But dyslexia is reading. It's not speech.
No, but if I read it wrong, I speech it wrong.
But I literally just said the Grinch, and then you repeated it, and you said
The Grinch. Sorry, you can't change my mind. It's set in stone. It doesn't
Oh
work.
my god.
That's why I take pictures. Nobody has to listen to me talk.
Well,
I was editing.
and then you do a
friggin-
podcast.
I do a podcast, yeah. I was editing at the Anna one that will come up soon. And I'm sitting there and I repeated the same thing I said. I did not understand a single friggin' word I said. I stopped short on every single word, so none of them made sense. It was just lucky it wasn't something that was important. It was just googling up and
My favourite was this is this.
this is, no, it's better than this is this.
This is this.
I thought you had found a better one. This is like this.
I don't know.
You did one though.
Did I?
Yeah, 'cause you haven't seen yours, have you?
No.
Fair, yeah.
Oh yeah, then you were hanging shit on me.
No, I wasn't hanging shit. I said next time everyone wants it. So on Inspire, Becky's
Gonna do more rants.
do
and
some
share
rants.
my knowledge.
So you get my rants and then you get Beck's rants. But Beck likes to be a little bit careful. I think it's more because when we're doing this shit, you just turn your brain off.
Yeah.
But when you're doing your rant, you're making sure you don't look like an idiot.
No, because I was trying to make sure it was useful for people.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But what I was doing, so Beck would go, and then
And then I was trying to find my words.
the next thing you do,
Well, I was planning on editing it.
then I go over to. No, the gaps were like 3 seconds. If you look at the edit, you'll see all these tiny. You
Yeah, I
nearly
know.
look like one of the first video edited videos. Something head, and really, before you were born. Oh
No
my
idea
God.
what-
No, it was sort of like a disco-y song, and it was an animated of his head, and he'd just repeat that, da 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 da. It was like this black and white.
lost
Please, comments.
You've lost
Anybody?
me.
Fred? No, it wasn't Fred.
Fred.
It was something.
Oh, yes.
It was
delicious.
it was this like this. I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Oh, very spunky drink.
Peter, stop it. I really wish I never said that. Thank you.
Thank you. You know you're famous now?
No, you're not.
You're
No,
famous?
he's not in there. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you're talking live on. The whole world is hearing you now.
No, it's not live, it's a podcast. Thank you so much.
That wasn't. Oh, I'll start again.
Sorry.
Sorry. Just shoot me freaking down the frame.
Sorry.
Frames. It's like, so Beck wanted to go to Potato Head. And
We didn't get to go for sunset.
no, we were there at sunset. There was no sunset. We were there during sunset.
It was
it's
dark.
just you didn't like the fact that you got a table. There's just too many people for you to get somewhere you wanted to sit. And we got
was-
some shitty table. It felt like we're in McDonald's cafeteria.
That was pretty. It wasn't
You
the
were.
vibe.
And then so we were going to go early last night, but Beck felt that I'll just have a few more drinks and we'll go late again.
Our booking was at 5:30
I know, but you said let's go at 5.
because we had
So I
to
had a
walk, and I know you told me
shower
Cherie's a
and-
slow walker.
Slow walker.
no, we
You've
had
got
to
to walk. You've got to walk as slow as the slowest walker.
And we had to walk there, and you told me she's a slow walker, and that's why I said we should leave at 5. so
But
we
then
get
she sends me a message we should leave at 5, and it was at like 20 to 5 she sent me that message. Then at 5 she said, just finishing up my drink at the bar. I'll
Sue
go back
me.
and do my makeup.
Sue me. No,
No,
my
I
makeup was
laughed. It
done.
made me laugh because I didn't rush it. I just wanted to do the guilt trip on you.
Guilt trip, thank you. No, I didn't have to do mine. I just had to get changed because I didn't think going out in a bikini was appropriate.
That was it. That we had what do you call them? Not mariachis. They were just
People?
bad. But there's in Mexico would be called a mariachi.
I think so.
Yeah. So there was double
little
bass,
four-piece
acoustic, 2 acoustic guitars, a drum and snary thing, and every song that anybody asked them to play, they played.
Not every song.
Oh, they didn't do Strobe. I wonder why they didn't do Dead Mouse Strobe with an acoustic guitar and double bass.
I know, I wanted to ask them to do Bring Me or Machine
Bring-
Gun. No, I
But
thought of
they
it.
gave up on our stupid suggestions of like Strobe and I don't know what else. I said Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't do Bohemian Rhapsody. But then
Because I
they
have to
did.
be standing there for like an Asian.
I don't think I could sing high enough. But then they did an INXS song, which was friggin' good. Then, what did I say? Because the guy's voice was friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
The guy on the double bass, he had this, like a Michael Hutchison cross, The Doors, what's his name? I can't remember. But it's that unique voice that has like
It was really
grit and
raspy.
raspy, a little bit. It's like a male version of Amy Winehouse. And then they did
Highway to Hell?
Highway to Hell, and that was really good. Then they did the Chili Peppers.
Yeah, they did.
Oh no, we were going to ask them, they pissed off. They did Hotel California, and the other
Yeah.
pussy guy sang that. I felt ripped off by that. I wanted him to be singing, but he sang it.
And there was something else that Jared filmed for his dad.
Yeah, Hotel California.
Oh, it was. All right.
Um,
And then they left.
then they left. And then
I
they,
can't remember
but
what else.
everybody, so when I
Someone
went to-
asked for Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Oh, did they?
Wasn't it that? Oh, no, it wasn't that. It was something else.
It was something else.
I think it was.
Really?
I don't know, it wasn't that.
I didn't hear that. No,
No.
it was another. Well, I asked them to do Kylie Minogue.
You said In Excess or Kylie Minogue.
Excess or Kylie Minogue.
And they went with In
They went
Excess.
with In Excess.
I wonder why. Freaking.
I think we gave them the biggest tip out of everyone too. I watched them go to 3 tables and nobody gave them nothing. They got nothing.
The guy next to us.
That's
gave
because they couldn't play Kylie Minogue. If they could do Kylie Minogue, they would have a shitload of money.
The guy next to us did.
Oh yeah, he did. He tipped.
And the other people next to us were more interested in just getting friggin' 10 bajillion photos and
Oh
popping
yeah,
champagne everywhere.
just pretending they're superheroes. I still like. So we're gonna go backtrack. I still loved. Remember the couple that had the next bed next to us to Potato Head? It was just watching them was worth going to Potato Head.
Fins.
Oh, Fins.
We didn't have a bed at Potato.
Oh no, that's right, Fins. Sorry, not Potato Head. Beck's pissed off that you could have ordered a bed.
No, you couldn't book it online.
Oh, that's your fault.
No, they know they're going to sell out, so
Well, why didn't we go at like 2 a.m. in the morning for the next day?
I want. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Anyway, so when we were at Potato Head, we went to Fins. This is all over the place.
Oh, no.
We went to Fins and Beck's going, this looks nothing like Fins. I said, well, she said the logo's the same, but this is not.
This is not where
we had
I
to
came
take a
last time."
cable car to get to it last time, and we just walked in. And it turns out they moved the day after Beck was there because she'd peed in the pool and they had to flush the pool out and they couldn't use it again, so they moved.
Oh my freaking god!
You can't leave me with anything.
I know I can't. I mean, I didn't realize
Remember the couple in the next bed?
Oh god,
The bodybuilder.
they were so cute.
And yeah, they were very cute. She was more interested in. She ate so much.
Really?
Oh my god! All she was doing was eating. Like she was skin and bone. There was nothing of her. But every time I turned around, she was eating or taking a selfie of herself. And then he was either flexing or taking a selfie of himself. He was
They were
lubing up
very-
his body, then flexing, then selfing.
They were so cute.
They were a bit cute.
They
I
had the
enjoyed that.
shisha and she was dancing
Yeah,
and he
she
was taking videos of her.
Yeah, so cute.
They were living their best life and I love that for them.
Favourite thing in the world is people watching.
Yeah.
I love people watching.
My mum does as well, but mum's really bad at it because she stares and I'm like, Mum, you've got to be a little bit more inconspicuous than that. Like, it's like you point. And I just pointed at you.
Like that person over there.
Don't do that.
Or are you talking about that person over there?
Stop pointing at Jared.
Oh look, Jared's going, yeah baby. Look at him, he's doing the whole yeah baby pose.
Bless him. And there's another guy up there who thinks
So is
we're
he
cool.
talking to himself? Look, he's talking. He's got headphones on and he's talking. What's happening here?
don't
You
know.
haven't told me about this glitch.
He might be on the phone.
With the headphones?
Yeah. Yeah, he's on the phone.
So his headphones work to his phone.
Yeah.
It's an Android thing, is it?
No, they're Bluetooth.
Yeah, but it's a microphone.
In there. Where is the microphone in AirPods?
Yeah, but my headphones don't have microphones.
Well, you must have a different brand.
Oh, it's an Android shit thing,
No,
is it?
it's a different brand.
Oh, sorry, we're just boring at the moment. Where are we going? No, all right, so
don't know.
the more fun thing, I think there was 5 Aussies. And they went in packs. And you get 3 girls come in.
Oh my God, you're
and then
having
all
a
of a sudden,
field
2 or
day.
3 of the Aussies would go in. This is all in the pool.
This is in the pool. From
Within the pool. So it's sort of like a dating show happening in the pool.
It's like Love Island in real
The
life.
best thing was you could see the sort of the Aussie that all the other Aussies don't like because he just wants to talk shit the whole time and he's obnoxious and Had glasses on, curly hair, just bucky teeth. I don't know if that points him out much, but the other one I was talking about?
I don't know. Anyway.
Anyway, so we're sitting there. I kept saying to Bec, try and listen to this. This is incredible. He's trying to explain with the new law in Canada. So what's country? Indonesia?
We're in Indonesia.
Indonesia. So the new law in Indonesia, unless you're married, you cannot have sex. It's against the law. You go to jail. Do not pass go. So Jared and Bec has had a shit fucking week. No, it doesn't come in till...
Doesn't come into effect for 3 years.
And he's there explaining to them why it would be cool for them to have sex to him before it comes in 3 years. And his Airbnb gives him permission to have sex.
Yeah, he signed a waiver.
He signed a waiver.
Oh my God.
I thought that was the best pickup line I've ever heard. Within 5 minutes of that line, those 3 girls had disappeared. And then they zeroed in on this one poor girl on her own. They just went boom onto her. All of a sudden she gets back up, so this other girl comes back up, but the other girl was the girl that hangs with this girl to get her picked up because she wouldn't get picked up if she was on her own. And
oh my God.
the guy with the bucky teeth, he was very clever. He knew, I'm not going to get the attractive one, let's chase the one that's not attractive because more chance I'll get him. And she dished him as well. Well, I told you a story of one of my old workers, like Terry. He told me he was in jail when he was super young, and I met Terry when he was like 50, but he's really he was a real tough little. He was a hoon.
Yeah.
Punched the shit out of anyone looked at him wrong. Covered in prison tattoos, face, everything. He was like 4 foot nothing. He was about the size of Len in height. But oh my God, you don't mess with this guy. Everyone at Main Nicholas, like it's 180 people that worked at Main Nicholas, not one of them would talk to Terry eye to eye. And when I first was his boss, I said, Terry, do what you're freaking told. And everyone's just waiting for Terry to deck me. And Terry goes, well, if I have to, I'll do it. I said, well, you have to. And everyone just looked at me and said, why didn't Terry just kill you? But anyway, Terry told me the story. He got out of prison with another guy. I went into a bar and there was a mum and a daughter at the bar. And Terry goes, I'll take the mum. And he goes, why would you take her? I'll take the daughter. Guess what? Terry got laid. He said, you go for the sure thing, you don't go for the...
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Anyway, this podcast is all about photography.
You haven't picked up your camera for a few days, you know nothing.
Yeah, I'm so out of photography because I'm really struggling to find a model. Well, Shree model, but Jared would model. So he's doing it again now. He's got the whole, he's doing the whole, he's getting ready for the spring
I was going to call him
club.
over, but now he's on the phone, so now you guys don't get to meet him.
To?
I don't know. His mum probably, oh, it's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Sunday. He's probably talking to his mum.
So he only talks to his mum on Sundays. Is this a religious thing?
It's like a thing they do, I don't know. I'd say he's talking to his mum.
Why do you do that with your mum?
I call my mum every day. But I was going to call him over, but he's on the phone, so...
So should I throw 1 second worth of photography in?
Why not? I mean, otherwise they'll complain.
I don't know what to say. I haven't been shooting. No, all right, so I do know what to say.
iPhone photography. Loving
iPhone
it.
photography.
Without any
the
exposures.
night shots were freaking incredible. Remember, it was pitch black at night, and I got the clouds and the storm.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty fun, but no, one thing I am started playing with, but I learnt that Topaz, which is gigapixel, really does a mess of it. But I edited, I've got a new video coming up on, it'll go on YouTube. It's not an editorial one, it's just a video of where we're on the beach.
Oh.
And because that section of the video, I never shot any stills, it was just video. So I put my still camera down, only videoed it.
Oh.
But Rara had come up to another level because of the video. I'm thinking, shit, I don't have any photos that have got this beautiful expression she was doing. So I decided to save a frame out of the video.
Do, save.
Sorry?
Take, do, save.
Take, do, save.
That's what you just said. You just said, I decided to take, do, save a frame.
It is what it is. No, that's not what was it? It's like what it's like. Is that what I said?
This is this.
This is this. All right. So it is what it is. This is this. So this is this. This is the frame that I this it on. And this was really spunky, so...
Sorry, I didn't mean to screw you up. But yeah,
You did, you killed me like normal. But
you took a frame from the video.
I took a frame because in Final Cut Pro you can save the frame, you can save it as a TIFF. So I saved it as a TIFF and it was it was shot on 4K. So it was a 4K image which was fine for the internet now. But I decided to take it into gigapixel and said, shit, I only need to double the size and I'm pulling a decent frame size to be printed in that. So I said, all right, gigapixel, double it. I turned off all the shitty stuff and then took it into Lightroom because you could save it as a DNG, so it reads as a RAW. And I noticed all these weird freaking lines like this. So anywhere where because it was slightly overcooked in the video, it put these strange little lines. Gigapixel did, oh, there's no detail there. Let's just throw anything in there to put detail. It was horrible. So I went back and decided, all right, so the arm was slightly overcooked and that cloud was overcooked. So I went back and found a picture that wasn't overcooked and then played with my settings in Final Cut Pro before I sent it out. So I basically took it back to how it was shot, which was on an S log. No, it was on a Leica log, whatever that is. Brought it back into gigapixel and when I zoomed into the face, it looked like some type of weird oil painting.
Like
the
AI?
eyes, like AI. It was, the hair had this weird, and then I thought, oh shit, that's that friggin' Nick Knight look he gets on the flowers. And I don't like that. So I ended up doing it without gigapixel. And I was really surprised at the image I pulled off the video. And it was really easy. I just, on the back and forward keys, I could just go, oh, there, right there. Now, I know many years ago, Red had a system, but it was in RAW. And the problem was you had to look at each individual picture. And you used to have to wait for each individual picture. So it was really hard to go back and forth. But in Final Cut Pro, I could just go left and right and find that exact frame.
Handy.
And so I'm thinking on my Sony setting up to 8K and trying to do some still work. Well, I do 4K on the Leica, but it'd be interesting to see if I can pull off. To bring up my frame rate to maybe 320th of a second. Anyway, just me thinking out loud. But the video that I put up with Rara, which is music to her moving in Fiji, the thumbnail on that is basically that I pulled it out and edited it in Photoshop. That went nowhere, did it? That was like, but that's all you're getting off me for photography. We're in Bali and I hate humidity.
How long have we been talking for?
Oh, you're looking to see how long we can stop so you can go to the swim up bar.
It's pretty hot.
It is pretty hot.
The girl was very, very tanned. She had lots of tattoos and she had a very nice body.
Very tanned? Yeah, she's Balinese. They're different colour to us.
She had very nice bodies.
Bodies. Oh, is that one, the black bikini?
Yes.
Yeah, she was very dark, wasn't she?
Yes. People watching.
People watching. Pretty boring at the moment.
Why? What's the kid's birthday going on?
The kid's birthday didn't start. We could have gone up there. It hasn't
No, it's
started.
those kids up there. I can hear them.
Oh, I think the party is there.
I don't do
They're
well
all
with
sitting
children.
around.
I don't do well with
You
children.
don't do it. And you want a child.
I'd like my own.
Yeah.
Other ones.
But you
I'm
only
like,
want one that comes out the sunroof. He's not allowed to enter out the back or front door.
I physically.
Well, if you are a bit small, they join the back and front door together.
Yeah.
It's called a episiotomy.
I know.
And I've heard the click a couple of times.
Jared's got
Not
a
with
massive.
Cherie.
He's got a massive buff head, and he was like a 10-pound baby, and I'm very small.
So you say. Well, just eat more and you won't be small.
That's not going to change my. It's not going to change my hips. I don't have childbearing hips.
Actually, anybody who picks on Bec for her size, we have the same people pick on Rara for the size, and there's a massive difference in your two hips.
Yeah.
So there's this genes that just fall off you, but they sit on her hips.
Well, perfectly. No, I don't have any childbearing hips. Anyway.
Why don't you just sleep with a midget and you won't have to worry about head size?
No. I like my 6 foot.
Oh no,
children.
they're only midget in that way. They're not midget in that way. They still might be a big head.
I've finished my drink and I want to go get another one at the swim up bar, and we've been talking for approximately 55 minutes now.
Approximately.
Yeah.
So you're cutting everybody off, are you?
Yes, I am.
Right. We've got one more podcast for the year.
Yes.
But hope everyone has an awesome Christmas day in 2
Maybe
days.
we'll do something. We'll talk about like highlights of the year.
Stop copying what I've already told you.
Or
we were
supposed-
originally going to talk about memories of our favourite Christmas days, and Beck goes, I didn't have a favourite Christmas day. I hate Christmas.
I could have spoken about that. But
I brought that up and you said no because you
I
Christmas
had chickenpox
is
on Christmas once.
Oh, that sounds like a really fun talk. So you're sitting there scratching the living Christ out of yourself. That sounds like an amazing Christmas. Were you in Dubai as well, so it was stinking hot?
I never lived in Dubai. I lived in Saudi
Oh,
Arabia.
Saudi.
And
Close.
I wasn't. I was in Melbourne.
You're in Melbourne.
Yes. Anyways.
Anyways. So, yeah, we'll
Merry
see you
Christmas.
next week
We'll see you
for
next
the
week.
last one for the year.
Wrap up of 2022. Merry Christmas, guys. Enjoy.
See ya.